Hey y'all, we're at the end of Black History Month, and so I want to end it on a great note with our Black brothers. Now, I have to be honest, in doing the research and really seeing these things in black and white was very disheartening. It's not that I didn't know really what the black man was going through, because as a black woman, we have some similar experiences, but just to read it in black and white just really hurt my heart. I know that you all get a bad rep for leaving the household or not being present and all of this, right? But I have to say that a lot of this is by design. Now, again, I'm not trying to come up with an excuse for bad behavior, but I just want us to have an understanding, okay? I think that if we can have a better understanding of our past, maybe, just maybe, we can have a better future, okay? So if we go back to slavery, we were torn away from each other. Even if we were, on that boat and we were strangers, we had a lived experience. And so there could have been a partner there for you, right? But because you were needed at this plantation, or because they didn't want, they had certain things for certain people to do, a lot of times the black man was pulled away from the black woman, or he breeded the black woman, right? And then he had to move on somewhere else. Now, this is sad, right? But this is a beginning. This is something that goes down through generations and generations. Some other things that have taken you away from the home is, of course, the streets, death, okay, and incarceration, which is another form of slavery. And I'm pretty sure you are aware of that. Now, the way that our neighborhoods are set up, it is set up for you to fail. Now, again, as a black woman, I understand that. I didn't learn anything in high school. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't learn anything to college. I didn't even have an understanding really of our history until I went to college and they just taught it straight out, right? But to be truthful with them, the deck is stacked against you in every way. It is meant to take you out. You are actually the biggest threat to society, and you don't even know it. Let's talk about it. Young black men under 25, of course, the death rate. It's gun violence, of course, homicide. But again, it's set up that way, and I'm going to tell you how. Black men over 25, it is heart disease. And it's set up that way. I'm going to tell you why. Now, racial discrimination, okay? Inequality in the neighborhood, structural and economic issues, poverty, no opportunities. Those are the main reasons why you find yourself in these situations. A lot of you don't see better. A lot of you are just trying to survive. And your mind, your brain, even growing up in these conditions, are set on trying to survive. It is survival mode. So when you're in survival mode, it's very difficult to think about future things. There is no future. The future is tomorrow, okay? The future is tomorrow. What do you mean next year? I don't have any plans for next year. I just want to make it to tomorrow. And in living and growing up in those type of environments, it's very difficult to have hope or to think you can do anything different. Okay? And again, I'm not trying to use any of this as an excuse. There are some of us who climbed out of there. Yes. There are some of us who stayed there and made the best of it. Yes. But I just want to be real about how this is set up for you to die, basically to no longer live, or to never live up to your potential, if nothing else. Now, of course, they say that with the heart disease, the reason for this heart disease is obesity, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, unhealthy cholesterol levels, weight around the midsection. Get where I'm going? Here's the thing. Most black men work how many hours a day? They got a family. It's 12, 14-hour days. There's not a lot of time in the day to take care of self. You're going in, you're doing this job, you're being oppressed on the job. You're always being reminded of how certain people feel about you. You're being racially profiled on the way to work or on the way back home. You always have to be on alert. You have to watch your surroundings, not only for outside people, but you got to watch it for the people who also live in your community, right? And being on alert all of that time, it can cause you to have high blood pressure, high blood sugar, definitely mental health concerns. And if you're working 12, 14-hour days, when do you have time to go to the doctor and check yourself out? Most black men avoid doctors. It's like, no, I have this pain. It'll be all right. I'll take a little Tylenol or whatever. I got to work. I got to work. I got to work. Okay? Because you understand the importance of having the income in. So maybe your children won't have to go through what you went through. But also understanding there are some things like the racial profiling, like oppression on the job, even oppression in a store. Like you understand that microaggressions and all of those things are going to happen. And so it's really important to have conversations to prepare. But again, in that preparation, you are struggling with chronic health issues, and you're also struggling with chronic mental health issues. Now, by the time you all break and have to go in and get some support, you have developed some kind of disorder, whether it's a mental disorder or a physical disorder. You are more likely to be misdiagnosed with schizophrenia because the people who you see don't have the experiences that you have, and therefore those people don't understand those experiences. Well, actually, you are suffering from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And the reason why is because you're on alert all the time. You have seen things over and over again. You have seen people die. You have seen people hurt. You have been hurt, right? And you've had to just keep going because this is the environment you're in. But it takes a toll on your whole body. It takes a toll on your soul. And it's very difficult. It's very difficult for you to keep your head up high and to keep going strong when people are consistently beating you down. Black brothers, I'm going to ask you to do some things. I know that there's stigma around mental health. And I know you don't want to go and talk to somebody about what you're going through because, again, a lot of those people may not really understand and you may be misinterpreted and misdiagnosed, right? But I want you to go and see about yourself. Yes, you're strong. You're strong. Yes, you're dignified. You are a winner. You are abundant. You are the epitome of man. But you're taking on all of these things and pushing your emotions down inside of you, and it's killing you. Depression in you looks like anger, pessimism, guilt, irritability, and violent behavior. I saw Ali Sadiq. I love him. He did a comedic set on loss. Now, even though there were some funny parts in it, it was really a learning opportunity. because in our communities, we don't really talk about loss because we always have some form of loss. We have to get up and keep going. We have to survive. We're always in survival mode, right? So we don't have time to really talk about our feelings or how this has affected us. We may cry a little bit and we're like, okay, we good, we good, we good, but we're really not good. Again, your body is breaking down because of all of that inside you. Your brain is breaking down because of all of that inside of you. And I want you to go and get some help. In that set with Ali Sadiq, he showed where he lost his younger sister. She had some kind of autoimmune disease or something like that. He didn't say exactly what it was, but he lost her at like 8 years old. And as he lost her, he went out into the world full of anger, full of rage. Somebody just saying, "What's up?" He's like, "What you mean? What's up? What are you trying to say?" He was ready to unalive someone. He was ready to take someone out, not because they did something wrong, but because of all of the pain he was carrying on the inside. Now, I have to say, I know that in our communities, we take disrespect very seriously because we've earned our respect, okay? But I have to say that your biggest enemy on the inside is pride, discipline, and your inability to have emotional regulation. The reason why I say that is this. You can be somewhere. Someone could step on your crispy white tennis shoes. And you're ready to like throw down. Like, dude, that's disrespectful. Why you step on my shoes, right? Yeah, you probably had to work 2 or 3 jobs to get them white, crispy sneakers, right? But the point is, it was probably a mistake. But you see it as a disrespect. You're ready to do something about it, right? You don't understand. Well, you do understand, but you don't understand that it's going to end in probably somebody injured or no longer with us. But it's also going to end with you no longer with us. And those families, whether it's your family or the other family or the whole community, it's going to have to be without you. Again, this is by design. It is by design. And a lot of you are falling in this trap. The whole purpose is to continue to snatch you away. Whether that be that you can't control your emotions, and you get upset easily, anything offends you, and you're ready to go at it as opposed to going and breathe somewhere. Go and run, maybe go to the gym or whatever to work out your frustrations. You're ready to take the person out, right? And in that, you are hurting 2 families, that family and your own, because that family got to go to prison with you. The babies you left behind is going through that loss with you. They lost you too. You're not even going to be the same when you come out. And again, this is by design. I just want you all to be disciplined. Put your pride aside. Those white sneakers are not worth being killed over or killing someone else over. The block that you don't own, it's not worth your life. It's just not. The girl that maybe the both of you are hitting, okay, is not worth your life. And again, even if you do the killing, again, life is lost because you're in jail. You're in slavery again. And life will not be the same. You think you didn't have opportunities before you went in there? You're definitely not going to have opportunities when you come out. So I need you all to be disciplined. I need you to learn how to regulate your emotions. I need you to learn what works for you. What is it? Is it listening to music? Is it running? Is it painting? What is it? Find an outlet and understand in the moment when it's a split second and you about to go there, remember you hurting everyone that loves you. Everyone. And us black women who carry the burden of you. We carry your name and your picture on our chest. And it's not just for a little while. It's not just for a day or two. It's not for a month or the year. It's consistent. We remember. So I want to encourage you to outsmart the enemy. I want to encourage you to understand the game. You are meant to be taken away. You are meant to not even think about us. We are meant to have animosity towards you because you're not there. This is all by design. Let's change the design, okay? I hope you hear this is from the heart. It really is. Okay, for the Bible verse, Joshua, first chapter, 5th through the 6th verse, and it's, no one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous because you will lead. You will lead, okay? These people to inherit the land I swore to their ancestors to give them. You are the leader. If you're not there, we don't have a leader. God is saying, He's with you. He is going to walk through it with you. Take up your burden. Yes, it's not fair. It's not fair. You're living in fear every day. And I know you don't want to say that you're in fear, but you are. That's the reason why you're alert all the time. That's the reason why you're trying to make sure you keep things down, right? Find your outlet, okay? I just want you to understand how really important you are in this world. You know I love you. I don't know about nobody else, but no, we all love you, okay? All right, so the song for today is Brother by Angie Stone. He misunderstood. Some say that he's up to no good around the neighborhood. But for your information, a lot of my brothers got education. Now check it. You got the Wall Street brothers, blue collar brothers, down for whatever, chilling on a corner brother, talented brother. And to every one of y'all behind bars, you know that we all love you. You're my black brother. I love you. I will never try to hurt you. I want you to know that I'm here for you and forever too, 'cause you're my black brother, strong brother. There is no one above you. I want you to know that I'm here for you, true whatever through. You mean so much to me. You give me what I need. I'm so proud of you. I love that you're staying strong. You got it going on. I'm so proud of you. Going through thick and thin, brother, you're gonna win. I'm so proud of you. Whenever you're facing doubt, brother, you're gonna work it out, 'cause I'm so proud of you. We got unshakable faith in you, 'cause you're my black brother. You got this. Let's be smart. Let's stand together. All right. I hope you've heard my heart in this. I hope you heard the message. You are loved. And we want to protect you at all costs. We do try. And I hope that you understand the way we love you. All right. That's it. Blessings.